Hi, everyone. It's so great to be here. And what a moment to be together on the 3rd year anniversary of Aptos mainnet. I have to say, this is the most bullish I've felt about Aptos since the launch. When we started this journey at Meta and Libra 7 years ago, we only had one goal: build decentralization for the world or die trying. We weren't trying to create another chain. We were building the foundation of a global economy, something that could support billions of people around the world, all on a single network. We're now building in very historic times. Crypto is ready for the main stage. Our new administration and financial markets are embracing crypto like never before. Regulatory clarity is making great progress in the US this year. Stablecoin rules are being well-defined in Stable and Genius Acts, and market structure is making its way through legislature with the Clarity Act. We were very fortunate to be honored to represent the blockchain perspective and testify our support for the Clarity Act at the House Agriculture Committee in June. We are now part of the CFTC's GMAC Digital Assets Subcommittee and intend to advance DeFi and decentralized technology regulation to help advance crypto across the world. And the capital markets have reacted so quickly to this year's regulatory clarity. Many crypto exchanges and crypto companies are going public and connecting with traditional finance. This year alone, new listings have produced a market cap of over $50 billion. And digital asset treasuries are now combined for over $100 billion of assets. Aptos Labs is proud to have many investors in the capital markets, including BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, Apollo, and more. Aptos Labs is the only blockchain company PayPal Ventures has ever invested into. And our Chief Business Officer, Solomon Tesfaye, comes from investment banking at Citigroup and led tokenizing real-world assets at T0. So as you can see, Aptos is perfectly situated to connect crypto and traditional TradFi and take advantage of the rapidly growing interest in crypto from capital markets. And Libra itself was a consortium of more than 20 of the world's largest companies, including Visa, MasterCard, Facebook, of course, Uber, Lyft, and more. Back then, the mission was the same: safety, speed, global access. And when DM Starry ended, we didn't stop believing in that mission. We continued to develop that technology, that vision, and bring it fully to life. At last year's Aptos Experience, I described open finance as our North Star. We want to build around payments, loyalty, and advertising. I'm so happy to share that this ecosystem has taken that mission on fully. There are many builders here that are advancing these initiatives, including NBC Universal, Yellow Card, Runa, Stan, and World Liberty Financial that you'll hear from in this event and more. And this year for Aptos Labs, we synthesized our direction for global finance into the global trading engine. The best venue for trading global assets is definitely going to be on a blockchain. Contrast that to our world today. Capital formation is restricted to a very small set of investors. Crypto trading runs through a set of machines with incentives to sandwich attack your trades. And retail traders must trust opaque, centralized systems to act fairly, but have no way to prove any misdoing or wrongdoing to the system. The centralized trading experiences are too slow, and the technology is insufficient for those technology advances. This is not our final form. At Aptos, we are building products and services that blend the superior product experience of globalized, centralized exchanges, but with the fair and democratized access of blockchains. The trading technology is already leaps and bounds ahead, and new advances are happening in Aptos. We're the only network purposely built and continuously upgraded to support what we call the global trading engine. And even when competitors try to follow our path, no one has matched Aptos in real-world performance. Today's mainnet block times are at 85 milliseconds, by far the fastest in the world, and will be about 60 milliseconds once we roll out the Velociraptor update this month. That's already 4.5 times faster than Solana, and almost 7 times faster when Velociraptor comes out. When it comes to maximum real-time throughput for mainnets, Aptos has demonstrated more than 14 times higher than Suite. Our finality times are almost 800 times faster than Base, and when it comes to cost, the transactions in Aptos complete at 20 to 1,200 times more efficient than Solana. And the differences are not just about performance. This is why we're building out a system from VM all the way to the application layer. We're supporting anti-MEV defenses that your trades are going to be protected from malicious actors. We are researching dark pools. We are building the blockchain trading infrastructure that's able to process capital market efficient spreads on a per block basis. And the Aptos VM is the only VM built for trading and composability. To be clear, this is not the easy path, but it's the only path for blockchain technology to reach its highest impact use case, when the global economy runs on decentralized, democratized public rails, and that's the future I want to live in. The global trading engine will also power the products of the future. I'm truly excited and inspired by the great builders in the Aptos ecosystem, and Aptos Labs will also contribute towards growing the Aptos economy from a VM to application perspective. Yomi is the perfect toolkit to help you from ideation to implementation. It's the fastest way to build in Web3, provides no-code indexing, vibe coding, and every toolkit you possibly need to get started. And with the global trading engine as core, working with the Decibel Foundation on building the first fully decentralized on-chain experience that pairs the best of centralized exchanges and the fairness and openness of decentralized networks. What that means for users is that there's going to be inherent trust built into the system. Open source code means that no one can cheat the rules. Everyone's got fair access to assets, and everyone is the same playing field. Shelby is going to be the first hot decentralized storage layer that will power the $300 billion a year cloud and AI industry, growing 30% year over year. Full life cycle storage will follow, as well as compute, tightly coupled for maximum performance. But it's important to remember, none of these products can be built without the global trading engine at its foundation. At the same time, the world's largest institutions are building with Aptos. BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, Bitwise, Circle, Pact, NBC Universal, just to name a few. These are companies that move markets and shape industries. From tokenized funds to next generation media, they're proving that the world's most trusted enterprises can scale, build, and transact on Aptos today. And that momentum is now reaching markets of massive, massive scale. But when we come back to the global trading engine, it requires a new blockchain architecture. In a few minutes, Sasha will come and walk through some of the groundbreaking innovations from the next era for Aptos. But I want to talk about one that I'm very, very excited about, namespaces. So for years, people have proposed app-based chains, L2s, L3s, and other scaling solutions. From an engineering perspective, they're much simpler to implement, but from a user perspective, it's horrendous, right? The experience is terrible. There's no way I'd recommend that to anyone I know. There's safety issues, there's security issues, and so forth. But namespaces are the ideal scaling strategy for the global trading engine, a way to grow the Aptos ecosystem into a single mesh. Imagine NYSE, NASDAQ, Tokyo Stock Exchange, London Stock Exchange, all operating at super high performance within their own exchanges, but are connected through the light speed of fiber. Namespaces can interact with each other through that single mesh that is faster than Aptos today, yet offer native composability. Imagine 10 millisecond block times within a namespace and 50 millisecond block times across namespaces. This architecture will set a completely new standard in performance goals and composability that will scale for not only everybody in the world, but also for the hordes of AI agents that will act on our behalf. Namespaces are the force multiplier for the global trading engine that will scale to the global economy. I'll hand it over to Sasha to walk through several major technology advancements for the global trading engine. This tech will change the world as we know it.